Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. درود بر شما همراهان گرامی. در ادامه سلسله برنامه‌های گفتگوی ویژه امروز با دو میهمان عزیز در خدمت شما عزیزان خواهیم بود. میهمان نخست امروز من جناب آقای توماش زدخوفسکی، نماینده محترم پارلمان اروپا از جمهوری چک و عضو حزب دموکرات مسیحی این کشور هستند. ایشان عضو کمیته آزادی‌های مدنی، دادگستری و امور داخلی پارلمان اروپا هستند که یکی از مهمترین کمیته‌های این نهاد است که به موضوعاتی چون حقوق بشر، آزادی‌های اساسی، عدالت و مسائل مرتبط با حاکمیت قانون در اروپا و جهان می‌پردازد. آقای زدخوفسکی که 12 سال است به شکل متوالی نماینده پارلمان اروپا هستند، از جمله نمایندگانی بودند که در سال 2022 همراه با جناب آقای چارلی وایمرز، نماینده محترم کشور سوئد، از شاهزاده رضا پهلوی دعوت کردند تا برای یک سخنرانی اختصاصی درباره آینده ایران و مطالبات دموکراتیک مردم عزیزمان در پارلمان اروپا حضور یابند. همچنین امروز میزبان یک میهمان ارجمند دیگر نیز خواهم بود، جناب آقای مهندس مسعود باباپور، دبیرکل محترم جبهه شیر و خورشید ایران که در طول برنامه همراه ما خواهند بود و سوالاتی را پیرامون تعامل پارلمان اروپا با گروه‌ها و احزاب اپوزیسیون ایرانی از آقای زدخوفسکی خواهند پرسید. خانم‌ها آقایان، من رولا زمزمه هستم. به گفتگوی ویژه خوش آمدید. Hello, Mr. Zdechovský, and thank you for accepting my request to have a conversation today. On behalf of the Iranian people, I would like to appreciate your efforts 4 years ago in order to invite Mr. Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi in the parliament, which is really meaningful for Iranian people. And this is the reason really that today you were nominated by the people of Iran to be interviewed on behalf of the European Parliament. For the first question, I would like to ask, do you have any special evaluation for the Iranian military operation, and especially during this time that we have the possibility to start the war again? What is your evaluation about the situation at the moment?
Yes, the European partners in the NATO of United States of America were not informed about this current operation. We are very surprised that US and Israel started the military operation against the Iranian regime. Before, we totally support the revolution of the students and young people, and we criticize the reaction that the regime killed 35,000 of people on the street. We know for long times that Iran is very aggressive, not only against the neighborhood, but their own operation are visible also in European country. Also, we support democratic changes in Iran, and I hope so that it will something happen, because really this regime is corrupted. It's linked with many terrorist attacks around the world, and this regime is unpredictable. And this regime, it's really killing young people and killing next generation would have to be under the pressure of the regime.
What was the role of the European Parliament, and especially the member of the Parliament, during the military operation in Iran? And did you have any specific actions in order to help the Iranian people?
We are a legislator. Also, our role is really much more to support the visas for the people what are called enemy of regime, and to support really all democratic forces, be present and discuss with all the actors about the future of Iran. I hope so that one day we will make a big party on the streets of Tehran without any pressure and without security service behind us. And I hope so that your beautiful country will grow up, because Persian country and your tradition and your history, it's amazing. And we need to make Iran great again.
Thank you very much for your insight. Mr. ZDECHOVSKY, today that we are talking together is the 66th day of the internet blackout in Iran. And the internet is one of the most important demands of my compatriots in Iran. Did the European Parliament and the European Union, did they any concrete action about the internet in Iran?
Yes, we are supporting a lot of action. I cannot be very concrete about it, but of course, from the beginning to the end, we supported internet for all the people, and especially we supported the information network what will function for the future. If the Iran regime will do the same, and we prepare us for the future. I cannot be very concrete what we are doing, but you have to trust me that we are doing our best to bring the free internet back to the Iran.
میخوام توماس چاپافسکی برای اون صحبتشون ایراد بکنن قبل سخنرانی شاهزاده. سپاسگزارم چارلی، سپاسگزارم از شما میهمانان محترم ولی عهد گرامی ایران و خانم ها آقایان. من باعث افتخارمه و باعث سربلندی منه که شما رو در کنفرانس یک ایران، تأثیرات یک ایران ایمن و دموکراتیک بر اقتصاد و امنیت اروپا میزبانتون هستم. همونجور که تی ترین عنوان این جلسه میگه، ما اینجا هستیم تا در مورد آینده دموکراتیک ایران صحبت کنیم. با توجه به این اعتراضات دموکراسی خواهی جاری در ایران، پرسش دموکراسی در ایران بسیار بسیار در واقع واقعی شده، حقیقی شده. من خوشبین هستم، باور دارم که پایان این رژیم مذهبی نزدیکه و مردم میتونن امید داشته باشن به یک زندگی بهتر و یک زندگی آزاد.
Mr. ZDECHOVSKY, during the war in Ukraine, we see the full support of the European Union from the country of Ukraine, government of Ukraine, and the people of Ukraine. But apparently, we could not feel this kind of support about Iran. I see and I know that Iran is not part of the European Union. By the way, about the humanity issues, the human is the human and the victims are the victims. Do you think that Iranian people has the second priority for the European Union?
It's not a second priority, but you said very openly, we are now under the pressure of Russia. Russia has its many hybrid operations, although the pressure against us is much more higher than Iran. But we see from the beginning that Irani's regime is the biggest supporter of Russia. And exchange of Shahid and other equipment, military equipment between Russia and Iran, it's very high. And this is why our intelligences and our really military capacity are also linked to the Iran, and we follow what Iran is doing. But of course, we are not in the neighborhood. Also, for many people in the Europe, is Iran 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, and they don't care about what's happened there. But Ukraine, from the Czech Republic, you have it only 700 kilometers. We have it the borders with Ukraine, also the Slovak, Poland and other countries. Also for us it's much more closer topic, and you have to explain it to your people that of course we are absolutely focused what's happened in the world, and Iran is huge country, strategic country, very important country, but for Europe it's priority now to solve the situation in Ukraine and then continue with situation in Iran.
Do you think that the current resolution and the sanction which was applied by European Union is effective enough in order to stop the regime of Iran and especially the IRGC members?
The sanctions are working in the longer term. Also, you cannot decide the sanction and the regime will fall down. Also, it's very important to see that we have some action, but the action sometimes it's not enough to change regime. I think that we have to send a message to the people in Iran that we will continue with the support of democratization, and I hope so that one day really the regime will fall down and it will start the democratic process in Iran, and you can go there back and without any possibility to be executed or to be prisoners of the freedom.
And in this part, I would like to be back to Mr. Babapour, who is the Secretary General of the Iran Lion and Sun Front. He has some questions about your interaction with the opposition parties of Iran outside of Iran. Mr. Babapour, the field is yours. You can come.
First of all, thank you very much for your kind invitation and for giving us this opportunity to be here at the European Parliament today. As Iranian, we remember and deeply appreciated your support, and we value your continued engagement alongside our leader, Prince Reza Pahlavi. We are truly grateful for your time. If I may, I would like to ask a few questions. First, given the historical role and the support of millions of Iranians for Prince Reza Pahlavi, both inside and outside the country, is there any plan for a direct dialogue with him or an official invitation to the European Parliament? And if not, what process would be needed to take this happen?
Yes, European People's Party supported openly Reza Pahlavi's speech in European Parliament. It's blocked only by extremists from the right and from the left. Especially from the left, they are very vocal and they don't want him to come. But you know, I am doing these things I'm in the European Parliament for 12 years, and I hope so that it will be really not the issue to block someone like Reza Pahlavi, because he is now most prepared to change the regime. For us, it's the leader opposition, because opposition is too fragmented. Only Reza Pahlavi, if you look to the Iran, and only one name, what the people call on the streets, was his names. Also, everyone who knows it and everyone who has it something in his brain and knows what's the situation, it's ongoing, he will support him, and I hope so that the dialogue with him must be much more intensive, and we have to find the solution for the Iran. He is for me only one opposition leader. Sorry for that, but other opposition leader has its only weak position, international weak position, and this is why the regime hate him and why the Iranian regimes is every times attack him and every times blackmailing him because they know that he can really change the situation.
Thank you. Because we heard that European Parliament says that Iranian people have to decide about their leader, about future of their country, and millions of Iranian, as you mentioned, called his name, and he's the only one person inside the country and outside the country that the people in Iran chanting his name, and this is what happened in Iran. And
this is what I explained in US. When we were in USA with our partners and they asked us about the situation in Iran, our description of the situation is he's only the leader who can really lead the opposition against current Islamic regime.
Thank you. The second question is, with the ongoing widespread internet shutdown in Iran, especially during critical times, which can be seen as a serious human rights violation, has the European Union taken any concrete action, or are there any plans to this regards?
This is what I described before you came. We have it a lot of actions, what I cannot really name concretely, but we are working on that with American to bring to Iran some Skylink or another type of the internet what will be free for Iranian people. And we have to work on that and give it the opportunity to Iranian people has it the free access to the internet, because it's crucial for exchanging the information and have it free access to all information what's going on outside. But this is the same politic like in Russia, Iran, China, 3 countries, or North Korea, what are cutting internet to the people because they have it fear from the freedom and from the democracy.
That's right. Despite the designation of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, as a terrorist organization, why are practical action at the European level moving slowly? And what are the main obstacles to implementing this decision?
We have it, the Iranian militia on the blacklist for a long time. Also, every intelligences in the European Union decided many years ago that Iranian regime and Iranian militias are terrorist organization. But I don't know why we are not much more vocal to say that it's really these concrete steps what we are doing. But I am absolutely sure that everyone from Iranian militia in Europe is monitored. Everyone who wants to establish here any business, he will be stopped. Everyone who is really linked with the regime is under the control. This is 3 steps what we are concretely doing with Iranian militia. And we have to continue and ban all the businesses what they want to establish outside.
Thank
And
you.
in this regard, I would like to add this issue. Sorry for interruption. After putting the IRGC in the terrorism list in the European Union, did you have any concrete action about the European countries in order closing the embassies and expel the Islamic Republic representative from European country?
It's not about the expelling representative. It's much more about it that we are control everything. What is it linked with the Irani's militias and with Irani's regime? And really, we are doing a lot of concrete steps, but sometimes it's better not publicly inform about it, because Irani's regime is much more smarter than he was 10 years ago. They are sometimes infiltrated and making the action through the NGOs in European Union. The NGOs are called something for religion dialogue or something like that, and they are finance and they are linked finance with Muslim brotherhoods. Also, we have to be absolutely sure that we have it all view about the situation, but trust me that the actions will come, and if something will change it, we will react.
I would like to have a scheme about the future of Iran, especially after the overthrow of the regime. How do you evaluate the role of the European Union and the European Parliament in the future of Iran, especially during the transition time?
We are prepared to give it talent visas and really increase the talent people in the European Union. It's necessary because I think that only the education and only the culture exchange can change totally the situation in Iran, and we are preparing now the scholarships for the talented students, and we would like to give it more money and invest more money for all the programs what can establish new generation of the young people what are now living still in Iran, but what would like to be part of the democratic society.
Mr. Babapur, I think you have a question about the interaction of the European Parliament with the opposition parties outside of Iran, with the European Union. You can ask your question from Mr. ZDECHOVSKY.
A few weeks ago, we saw that the European Parliament invited some opposition group to the European Parliament, but I don't see personally the groups, especially monarchist group, that they have the large of the many Iranian people support this group, and I didn't see that they have been invited to the European Parliament. And in this regard, I would like to know what is your opinion.
Yes, I think it was the mistake. This is what I said to my colleagues. Monarchists are for me more relevant partner in Iran opposition, and we have to explain the colleagues, because many colleagues are still having the dialogue with small and fragmenting parts of the opposition, and they have to understand that the biggest part of the opposition against the regime, it's the monarchist group.
As the closing of our interview, to be honest, my people in Iran, they are really disappointed. They are really hopeless. And they assume that their voices cannot be heard by the international communities. At this moment, I would like you to directly talk with the people of Iran in your camera in front of you for a couple of minutes.
I would like to tell you, if you trust to the victory, then victory will trust to you. Many years ago, we had it in the Czech Republic, the communist regime, and we totally changed it. And now we have it for 37 years democracy and freedom. And I hope so that one day we will have it the same situation in Iran. Irani's people are beautiful, hard-working people with amazing historical heritage. Also, trust me, we are with you, be with us, and we have together changed the regime and start the democratic processes in your beautiful country. I would like to say that Iranis are in our hearts. You have it our big respect what you did, and I hope so that one day we will have it coffee in Tehran main road, and we will start the process of liberalization of the country.
Thank you very much, Mr. ZDECHOVSKY, for accepting my invitation for this friendly conversation. I also really hope that in the future of Iran, in the free Iran, we could be able to be your host in our beautiful country and to plan for the beautiful future of Iran. And also I would like to thank you, Mr. Babapur, to join us today.
امروز سه‌شنبه 5 ماه می 2026 هستش که ما در پارلمان اروپا میهمان جناب آقای توماش زدخوفسکی، نماینده پارلمان اروپا از کشور جمهوری چک بودیم و این جلسه‌ای که ما امروز اینجا داشتیم در راستای جلسات سیاسی هستش که جبهه شیر خورشید ایران در جهت رساندن صدای ملت ایران در هر سطوحی که امکانش رو داشته باشه انجام میده و امروز هم ما اینجا بودیم و در حد توانمون سوالاتی رو مطرح کردیم، مطالباتی رو مطرح کردیم و حمایت‌های عملی و کارسازی رو از نمایندگان پارلمان اروپا درخواست کردیم و پیگیر این درخواست‌ها هم هستیم به امید روزی که به زودی زود کشور عزیزمون ایران رو بتونیم آزاد کنیم و آزادی، رفاه و آرامش و سربلندی رو به ایران عزیز برگردونیم. آینده ایران جاوید شاه.
خانم ها آقایان، خیلی ممنون از اینکه امروز برنامه ما رو و گفتگوی ما رو نگاه کردید. بسیار از شما ممنون هستیم از اینکه کانال ما رو دنبال میکنید. امیدواریم که در فردای ایران، در فردای آزاد ایران در کنار هم بتوانیم یک آینده زیبا و درخشان برای کشورمون ایران رقم بزنیم. خیلی از شما ممنونم و به امید روزهای خوش. Thank you, sir, and really I wish you a nice day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think that you said everything.
شما همه اون چیزی که باید میگفتی رو گفتید که مهمترین چیزها در مورد جلسه امروز بود و من مشتاقانه چشم به راه این هستم. اگر واقعا میخواهید چیزی تغییر بکنه در مورد دیدگاه صحبت کنید. ما در مورد رژیم کنونی حرف نمیزنیم، ما در مورد رژیمی که در آینده ایران خواهد بود و این مهمترین چیزه. اگر شما چیزی رو میخواید تغییر کنه تغییرش بدید و همه این کارو کردن و دموکراسی کشور شما در دست خودتونه. همه میتونن مطالب بنویسن در موردش، در مورد مردمی که برای دموکراسی میجنگن، در مورد شما، در مورد دیدارتون از اینجا و در مورد همه چیزی که ما در موردش امروز صحبت میکردیم. و اگر میخواین چیزی تغییر کنه شما در قدرتش رو دارید که این رو عوض کنید. پس کار رو به دست خودتون بگیرید، به رژیم نشون بدید که شما ترسی ازش ندارید. از همه سپاسگزارم.